All right, Renegades, welcome back to the channel. So I've been wanting to do this particular collaboration with Ren for a little while. There's been a bunch of people who have asked me to do this, some of which were mad that I didn't do it for obvious reasons, but I've been wanting to do this one. This is Chris Webby, Baggage featuring Ren, and this is the official video. I also want to say that I've only listened to one Chris Webby song, and it's outside of the channel. Like I took it upon myself to listen to it. And I really like his vibe, to be honest with you. I really enjoy his music and how it makes you think about things and kind of gives people a kind of a different perspective than what a lot of musicians, artists, etc. are listening to. So I just want to put that out there. I haven't heard a lot of Chris Webby. I have heard one song, and I do follow him on Instagram. So like I know kind of what he likes or what he's about. But I'm excited to listen to this. Any Ren collab, and like I said, Chris Webby is definitely talented, you know, MC, rapper, whatever. So I'm excited to get into it. But before we get started, please go to For the Burbs YouTube channel, which is Chris Webby's YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell like I have. Support the original artists on the channel. That is the main reason we have this channel. And then if you like my reactions, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel. It helps the channel out a lot. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Purgatory Pub. I get it.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Honestly, from the vocals at the beginning, I'm getting a little bit of like, just a little tiny bit. The vocals for the singing portion sounds a little bit like Axl Rose, a little bit, not too much, just a little bit.
Find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone.
That shit right here.
Me with the same old baggage in my closet. Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to...
Sorry, was his brain showing? Yep, that's his brain.
Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing.
Try to wash away the sins, but they're like tattoos on my skin.
I gotta start.
Right when we see a guy with a Nazi tattoo. I love when the imagery matches the poetry, for lack of a better term, right? I mean, look, I think we all deal with imposter syndrome, but for me specifically, I sometimes feel like, and again, I'm just trying to relate to the music, you guys. So it's not about like a McFly fest here, but you feel the art more if you can relate. I do feel like sometimes I beat myself up about stupid things. And there's a lot of times when I am in those depressive states where I'm just like, I don't deserve everything I have, or like I'm trying to like punish myself. So that's something I try to work on every day, is to like, you know, the life I've built or we've built, I deserve it. Like I worked hard for it, you know, trying to come to terms with that is hard for me. I used to make a joke. It's vulgar, but like I can take a dick better than I can take a compliment, and I can't take a dick. So, but you know, here we go.
And it's all that I know, but I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling, while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside with these.
I really like his cadence, man.
Keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone.
Yeah, I don't think that phone's gonna work.
With the same old baggage in my closet.
Hey.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle. Thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops and resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted.
Okay. I don't know, man. I feel like it's always a different feel when Ren's on the track, because I feel like a lot of times when people are featured, they're just like, I don't want to step on the original artist. I'm just going to like follow their lead. I do think Ren makes sure that he still makes the verse his own, right? Doing some cool stops and starts and stuff with the vocals, and it's really cool.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle. Thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops and resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck,
Resurrect the disconnect that helps me self-destruct. Yeah. I mentioned this before. Like, I think a lot of people sometimes, especially if you're going through like bouts of depression, you're in this shitty place where the only time you feel is when you're in agonizing mental pain, but you also long to feel something. So it's either you're numb or you're in agony. So a lot of times people get stuck where like, well, I want to feel something. So they kind of let themselves feel. I'm not saying like people who have depression let themselves be depressed, but what I'm saying is we long to feel something. So we sometimes subconsciously perpetuate that feeling of agony and like just let it beat us up, and we beat ourselves up too. So we have to, so we can feel something, right? I mean, I've been there before, and I've talked to other people who have gone through depression who have had that as well.
Nurture my nature, divine misbehavior, reaching for a bottle. Thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops and resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted, brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded, all the time wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded, complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant.
Ooh, I really like that call and answer thing, especially since it's going left. So the main rap is obviously in the center, but the da-da is left to right each time. That type of rapping style I've heard a lot. Well, not a lot. I've heard before, and I'll play a song after this that does it, but I like that, man. Again, really subtle, but really creative. And we got a flow change, right? Webby didn't do a flow change, not hating on that at all. But Ren is big on the flow changes.
For a bottle, thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops and resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded, all the time wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded, complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, tripping with my back against.
There's actually so much going on, right?
Wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded.
So we have the call and answer, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a deep dive here because the production here is really cool.
A disconnect that helps me self-destruct. When I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead.
Right, we have the call and then the answer, and then we have the call on a different ear, but then the next answer we have multiple voices with that lower voice. Like I think it's pitched down actually, right? So it's not this just a call and answer. There's also stuff happening, and I think it repeats that. So call, answer, call, chorused answer.
Vacant, faded, I get wasted, you get brain dead, mind so vacant, I'm so faded, all the time wasted, another line, brain dead.
And the call, wasted, starts getting more intense, right? And it intensifies the whole thing.
And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted to get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall, caught inside a rising tide I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I'm from. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
This is really cool, man. Between the video and like, it's not just a hip hop song. Like, we actually got instrumentals and we got like a breakdown almost. I like that his jacket says Hollywood spat me out. I mean, his disdain for mainstream anything right now, it makes sense to me with what they did to him, but
no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
damn. Webby was driving. Really cool, really cool. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like, I feel like a lot of times when there's hip hop or rap or whatever, like, just artists want to keep it simple and try not to like bridge these, you know, bridge. I mean, they're doing a lot more now, but bridge like rock with rap and all that stuff. I like when songs do it, and Ren's done it a lot too. And I'm wondering if he had a little bit of writing saying, or if it was all Webby and that's pretty much it. But really cool that the sound of the song, I really enjoy the you know, the first 2 quarters of it being hip hop, and then kind of the last being a little bit like rock blues type of thing. And that's really interesting that it's Webby's dad on guitar. That's awesome. I mean, he was killing it on the guitar. So really, overall sound of the song was cool, and I like that they both were singing in it too. I think that's something else that I appreciate, is when rappers at heart also add some singing into their stuff. But that call and answer thing I wanted to mention real quick because it reminded me. So there's this song here. By the way, Atmosphere, I'm a big fan of Atmosphere.
Head, pressure, senses,
right?
Clutch, taste, divinity, wouldn't, fuck, touched, hazy.
So this would be the,
change,
I guess, the call.
Life, veins,
right?
Head, pressure, senses, clutch.
Okay, we get it.
Change, rush, floor, life. From a head full of pressure, as the senses that I clutched. Made a date with divinity, but she wouldn't let me fuck. I got touched by a hazy shade of God. Help me.
This is the whole line together.
Floor from the life into this mess. From Ionetics, 3 senses that I
at the end. Oh, there we go. It was right there.
And I
sorry.
By a hazy shade, God help me. And quarter rush on the floor from the life in my veins. I'm catching ulcers from the childproof lighters and all of these fine.
But yeah, man, that's kind of where I've heard that kind of call and answer thing before, and that's what I equated it to. But really, really cool. Webby, like I said, I'm a big fan of Webby too, but Ren definitely killed that verse. I think they both killed it, but Ren 100% killed it. I feel like he never takes any of his work for granted, right? Like, there's some artists obviously who will like just go into something and like just want to have fun with it and kind of don't really worry about the writing or any of that stuff. I feel like for the most part, he worries about every aspect of every single thing he does, which shows how dedicated he is to his craft. And I love that. And it doesn't feel forced either. But really, 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 really cool. Loved it.